Hi everyone, welcome to 12 Sphere. It's nice to have you here. Let's enjoy a quiet moment and listen together. The first snow fell silently in the small village of Borovoy, hidden deep in the forests of central Russia. The world outside had turned into a white painting. Snowflakes gently danced through the air, covering every rooftop, every tree branch, and every wooden fence with a soft, magical blanket. The only sounds were the crunching snow under boots, and the occasional call of a bird flying through the icy sky. Anya, a 17-year-old girl with long brown hair and a warm spirit, opened her window to the cold morning air. She took a deep breath. It smelled like pine trees and fresh snow. Her cheeks turned pink from the breeze, but her smile didn't fade. Another beautiful winter day, she whispered to herself. Today was special. It was the first day of the winter school holiday, and she had planned something with her younger brother Pavel, who was just 9. They were going to build the biggest snowman the village had ever seen, and later, spend the night camping in a warm tent in the woods with their grandfather. What do you like most about winter? Snow? Hot tea? Warm blankets? They dressed in thick coats, wool scarves and fur-lined boots, then walked to the open field behind their home. The snow was thick, but soft and perfect for snowballs. Pavel ran ahead, already laughing, falling into the snow with joy. They worked together for hours, rolling big snowballs across the field, stacking them carefully, using a carrot for the nose, buttons from old coats for the eyes. Anya even wrapped her old red scarf around the snowman's neck. Children from the village joined them. Some helped build, some made snow angels, and others just watched, smiling. It was a peaceful day, full of small joys. Sometimes, happiness is found in the simplest things, like playing in the snow or drinking hot tea with loved ones. By noon, they were all sitting around a fire outside Anya's house, drinking hot tea with raspberry jam, a traditional Russian winter treat. The steam from the tea warmed their faces, and their laughter filled the cold air. Why do we need big cities and loud lives when we have this? Anya's grandfather said, smiling, as he handed her a piece of fresh bread with honey. The village has everything your heart needs. Anya nodded. She was starting to understand that more and more. Living in the countryside taught her patience. She had learned how to grow food in their garden, how to bake bread, how to survive cold winters, and how to appreciate silence. Wherever you are, learn to enjoy the present moment. You don't need much to live a meaningful life. Just purpose, people, and peace. That afternoon, they prepared for the big event, camping in the woods. Her grandfather, once a forest guide, showed them how to pack their bags with blankets, firewood, soup in a jar, and hot water in a thermos. They hiked slowly through the snowy pine forest, listening to the wind move through the tall trees. Anya held Pavel's hand tightly, guiding him carefully. They reached a small clearing where the trees opened to the sky. Her grandfather set up the tent while Anya and Pavel gathered pine branches to lay under their sleeping bags for warmth. The sun was setting, and everything turned golden orange. Snow sparkled like diamonds. Inside the tent, they lit a small stove, boiled more tea, and shared stories. Her grandfather spoke of his childhood, how he once chased a wolf away from his sheep with only a wooden stick. Pavel's eyes were wide, full of wonder. Later, they stepped out to look at the stars. The sky was so clear you could see the Milky Way stretching across the night like a river of light. No city lights. No noise. Just stars, snow, and the sound of their breath. Spend at least one day a month away from your phone. Go outside. Talk to someone older. Listen to stories. You'll learn more than any app can teach. Before sleeping, Anya wrote in her small notebook, a habit she started last winter. Today was perfect, she wrote. Not because everything was big or amazing, but because everything was real. Have you ever felt truly peaceful? When was the last time you looked at the stars? The next morning, they woke up with the sun. Snow had lightly covered the tent overnight. They boiled soup, cleaned up the area, and hiked back to the village. Anya felt strong, like she had grown somehow. Stronger, wiser, more patient. At home, her parents greeted them with warm hugs and warm breakfast. Later that day, she helped her mother cook borscht, a red beet soup. The smell filled the house. Outside, the snowman still stood, scarf blowing in the wind. Anya looked out the window. "I think I'll stay here forever," she whispered. Not because she had no dreams, but because here, she was learning how to dream deeply and live slowly. Moral of the story: you don't need to travel far to find magic. Sometimes it's right where you are under the snow, inside a smile, in the stories of someone older, or in the quiet of a winter night. If this story made you feel warm or curious about the peaceful life in Russia, leave a comment below. Would you like to live in a quiet village like Anya? What would your snowman look like? Don't forget to subscribe. Practice your English by telling us about your favorite season. And hit the like button to support more peaceful stories like this. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe and come back anytime. See you soon.